How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to Young Justice, Season 4, Episode 8. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now we'll be showing from her perspective.
Don't
Going on.
move a muscle.
I wonder if your position's secure enough to survive them learning everything I know.
That was
Let me
new.
make
That's
this
cool.
perfectly clear. Surrender is your only option. You, Artemis Croc, will be allowed to leave unharmed. Take it or leave it.
Stopper's ready.
Thanks, Ma. Pa and I just want to get the tractor up on blocks.
It's cool that they're both alive still.
Tigress, listen. Orphan's working on her chains, but she needs time.
This was about my daughter.
Maybe a little. The main objective was infiltrating the Justice League's computer system.
Organic infiltrators. They had the advantage of being undetectable to your scans.
I swear I didn't know they were using me.
It would hardly have worked if you did. You never developed the
Keeping us distracted. So that you could release your organic fog.
Oh, wow.
I have my daughter back.
See? Not for long. Alright. Cool.
Tigress, Orphan's not ready for Shiva. We can't ask her to fight her own mom.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Feeling the shade was kind of an anti-hero and oh.
Johnny, your uncle has died. Even though we don't get to see or spend time with Connor anymore, your memories of him will always be alive.
True.
In your head.
It's cool that Connor did end up spending time with him.
From this point forward, the Shade is strictly freelance.
Alright. Justice League. Shoot this guy. Oh yeah, that triggered her.
Let her finish it, sis. It's better for all of us, believe me.
No! We don't turn kids into killers!
Oh.
Please, Cassandra. You're free now. I was trying to save you.
Out of it.
You are Cassandra Wusan. Come back to your mother when you are ready to admit who you really are.
Then she just let me go. She's weak, Sensei.
She is family, Jade. Recruit her.
There. You'll be good as new.
Then I'm making the call.
I can't believe I'm letting you talk me into this.
Look what I made. It's a
Oh,
movie
wow.
mask.
But, Jade!
Damn.
If I had gotten to Mars 5 minutes sooner.
You would have died alongside Connor, loving each other. That's all any of us can do.
Seeing them like that. So vulnerable.
Jade! Please. You know that's not the way.
I'm nothing like Dad! They're never gonna trust you. Not unless you tell them the truth and bring me in. I'm betting you can't bring yourself to do either. Didn't think so.
Did you come back to live or to die? To die then.
Artemis, get out of the way!
What are you talking about? Are you trying
Just
to get
insane,
yourself
okay.
killed?
Yes, she is.
Sending her back where she belongs.
Handle the responsibility?
No!
Then why?
Because I'm too much like Dad!
At some point, we decide who we want to be. Aren't I proof? It's never too late to change your mind. Maybe with a little help from family. Say,
Family.
a sister who still loves you.
I'd be bringing them into my cage with me.
We all build our own cages. It gives us something to run away from. The amazing man. He was good to me, but I felt trapped. Then Sensei found me, promised I can make a difference.
Now, you both understand that what you experienced here was not family, but manipulation. The shadows made you into weapons. But per the Master, we are no longer in that business. I believe we can help the both of you now.
I can't believe you are even considering this.
It merits consideration.
Well, if it isn't the Great One himself.
Artemis Croc.
Jade, what's the end game here? Are you just trading one kind of cage for another?
I don't know, Mouse. But this honestly feels like a step in the right direction.
I want to stay.
You're both welcome among our family.
You're not getting away from me that easy.
I think for the first time ever, I'm glad of that.
Oh, that Talia with Damien playing now, Lady Shiva.
Maya Angelou. I know why the caged bird sings.
Does she talk? Alrighty, that was episode 8 of Young Justice, and that was a pretty good ending there to these pods of episodes that started with Artemis and Jade and just ended into this whole thing with the shadows. I quite enjoyed it. So first we could talk about is Orphan and just her relation with Lady Shiva and just how they ended, and them kind of Orphan following along with Artemis and going back with her and reuniting with Barbara. I really do like that connection and why she was with the Bat family in the first place. And what was that connection? It was through Barbara and and Orphan just slashing her back, causing her to get in the wheelchair. So like I said last episode, I definitely do like that change and just how they kind of portrayed Orphan and just her physical movement, just the way they animated her was pretty good. And for Lady Shiva, I don't know what her goal is. I know she made the threat about Barbara. She saw the aggression in Orphan, but is still pretty mad that she showed her mercy. I don't know. I don't know what she is going to go from here. We just see her kind of looking at the chains in Orphan's cage there. Then we also had Onyx, who, along with Jade, kind of had their own baggages and just trying to find a way to get past their own traumas. And luckily, we kind of get it through Sensei and Ra's al Ghul here, who I did not expect that to happen, for Jay to come back, run away from the group, and go back to Infinity Island to confront Sensei to kill him. And there was that confrontation between Sensei and Jade. But luckily, with the help of Tigress, they were able to talk them down. And they learned the true meaning of the whole shadows and their goals and just manipulating. It's not a family. But it looks like they're on the up and up. And Roz, they're all changing their ways, trying to make it more of a family and kind of rehabilitate, which was kind of surprising to hear. They're not a part of the light anymore. They're their own little sector. So hopefully they're able to do this in peace without the light trying to intrude. But I don't know. I think it's a good idea. I think it would have been another 2 extra characters that would have been a lot to handle, because yeah, there's just already a lot of characters that we're focusing on within Young Justice. Sucks for Leanne's kid, but I get it. Just for her personal healing. And hopefully they do be able to reunite and live like a big happy family back in Star City. And we had Tigress here just being the glue between everybody, and unfortunately getting stabbed through the thigh. Luckily she was able to heal from that. She unfortunately is going to be away from her sister, but at least she'll be able to make visits and made an agreement with Roz, and Roz saying it's okay. So that is pretty cool to see. And I'm very curious to see if we're going to get more of this storyline or if this is done. And lastly, we had Superman and his whole family, and just having Jonathan kind of come to the realization about what death is and what it means. And then, yeah, that their physical body is gone, but in your head, in your heart, the memories that you gain, it's always going to be there. They're always going to be overseen. So that was pretty touching, and just kind of seeing Superman being vulnerable. That's obviously another side that we don't really get that much in, I don't know, DC medium. So I'm just really glad that Connor did end up getting that time to interact with everybody. Martha, the dad, and Lois, the kid. It was like one big happy family. and unfortunately he had to go save Mars and end up passing away. So with that said, I think that's pretty much all I have. So other than that, if you have any questions or theories, please leave in the comment section below. My boy Joey is the editor for this video, and if you're in need of an editor, please check out the description below and his email will be there. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.